Okay, so in this video we will cover up the topic of levels of organization. Now, how it goes from cells to an organism. Okay, now think about this. You're made of millions and millions of cells, aren't you? All of them come together to create an organism, doesn't it? Well, yeah. So, how does it really do that? Doesn't it? Have you ever asked yourself that? So, pretty much, there are different levels of organizations that they have. If we write it down, it starts from the cells. Now, what are cells? Well, we have already covered up this basic topic, so they're the basic unit of life. Well, not only that, you can also say the smallest unit of life. Well, if I draw a cell, it's quite simple. It just an animal cell. It has a nucleus, then the mitochondria. There are so this is what you can see in a light microscope, but in an electron microscope you can see other organelles that just stay here. Yeah, so there are a lot. Okay, so that's just cell. If you want examples, they can be what? The red blood cells, or the neurons, which can be also called the nerve cells. So yeah, it's as easy as that. Now the cells, let me just note it down. So after the cells comes the tissue. Now what are tissues? Well, you see, there are just a group of cells. That's it. If you talk about the simple definition. But if we understand it more, you can say that they are similar cells. For example, the muscle tissues. So what they are just a bunch of cells together, and they all are similar, aren't they? Now, think about it like this. Your body has organs, and what happens is that your body goes from the organs, and a bunch of them, they all create what is known as an organ system. So it is like cells, they create tissues, and tissues, when they come together, they make organs, and then organs, when they come together, they create organ systems. You understand? Organ system. Now, what are organs and what are organ system? Well, organs are as simple as in tissue. Is just, again, a group of tissues. But if we dive deep into that or understand it better, you can say that different tissues working together. And working together for what? Working together for a specific function. Okay, now think about it. Just think about it. For example, the muscle cells, or the muscle tissues, and then the nerve tissues, and then the blood tissues. Well, you see, all of them, they can create the heart when they work together, don't they? So, as you can see, The heart has one specific function, and it does that when all of these tissues come together. So you see what's an organ? Now moving on to the organ system, which which is just as simple as an organ, is, you can say, almost the same as all of their definitions, is just a group of organs working together. That's it. Now, if we talk about an example like the circulatory system, well, the circulatory system, well, I remember once I have made a project about it, and I've won the science fair actually from this. So what is that? Well, it's a system where the heart, blood, and the vessels come together to form a system where your blood is circulated around your body so that your cells receive all the good stuff so that they can function properly, right? So yeah, it's just as easy as that. Now finally we've come to the pretty near end. Finally, after all these stages or levels of organizations, we come to an, can you guess what? Well, in the end we have come to an organism. Yeah. So that's a human. So that's it. So whenever you were thinking that how you all started, just remember, behind everything there was something. Behind you there was an organ system. And behind an organ system there was organs. And behind organs there were tissues. And behind tissues there were cells. So after all, everything matters, don't they? So after all, everything matters. Thank you.